Hi HTS, my name is Taylor Morris, and I was wounded in Afghanistan in 2012. I stepped on an IED and lost parts of all 4 limbs. We met Tori and Andrew in the hospital at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center and struck up a pretty good friendship. And just recently, here in Iowa, we purchased 43 acres, a big acreage, some farmland, and Tori and Andrew reached out and offered to help us out with something that could increase my capabilities on the farm. And I'm the type of person who does a lot of research on everything I can before we make a big purchase or something like that, and this was by far the best fit for something that could increase my capabilities. It's a Bobcat 3650. It's a perfect mix between an ATV and a tractor. And if you come on in here, I can show you what works so well about it for me. For starters, I didn't need any adaptions to the vehicle as it was set up. So I was able to get right in and drive it, and that's because it's got a hydrostatic drive with a forward gas pedal and rear gas pedal and the brake all within reaching distance of these legs. Instead of using a steering knob, I was able to use my left arm to steer, and then the bucket and front attachments are controlled by this joystick here, so I can go left and right and forward and backwards. I've got the grapple bucket on there right now. We also got a set of forks and a snow plow for the winter time. This driveway here is 3,200 feet, and Iowa gets quite a bit of snow, so that's gonna add a huge capability in the winter time. In addition, it's got a dump box. Turn on here. In the back, an electric dump. A 1,200 pound capacity for the box. And one thing that has been really awesome about this is it allows me to participate in the build. So we're out here on the build site right now, and we had to clear over 100 trees when we initially purchased the land. So for me, that meant I was sitting in the car and I was watching our family was doing the whole thing. So I was watching our family work hard and do all these things, you know, that were all for us, and I wasn't able to participate really in any way. It was too rough of terrain to walk around the build site even, so I was primarily just sitting there hanging out while everybody else was doing the work. It's been a few weeks since we took possession of this, thanks to honoring the sacrifice, and since then I've gotten to do tons and tons more than I would be able to do any otherwise. The first day I got this thing, just to give it a test run, I mulched my parents' entire garden, which normally when we were kids growing up was a job that would take, you know, all day or sometimes all weekend to do. And I was able to get that done in about 4 hours. Then brought it out here, and we had tons of trees that were cut down, and I was hauling brush and clearing out the build site, making it easier to walk around. Overall, it feels like it is almost another prosthetic. So I'm missing 4 limbs, I've got 3 prosthetics on, and this is one that just adds a huge capability. And I'll show you some videos of what that looks like. Hey HTS, just wanted to show you guys what the operation was like inside the cab here. Pan out to the front. We've got the bucket curl. You lift it up. We can open the quad. Put it back down. And I'll have Danielle here jump out and show you what it's like hauling a load of mulch. thing to show you guys as a reference. This hand has 22 pounds of grip strength. So to show you how much more this Bobcat increases my capabilities, I'll show you. By the way, I know everybody has been hearing about how good the soil is out here in Iowa, but one of the old farmers' tales is for the corn height, it should be knee-high by the 4th of July. And I know we're just past the 4th, but here we are. Danielle's 5 foot, half of an inch. Her knees are a little bit smaller, but it is well over almost 6 foot. Go Iowa.